Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last episode, we got started and came through the ruins there. We picked up these various party members. And now we push on a bit deeper into the game, where it opens up a bit more and we get to make some meaningful choices. And I get to experience all the new and exciting things that I have not seen before in the game. Be glad to be out of this starting area for hopefully the last time. The recording process seems to be behaving itself. So all is looking good. Right, we got the awful goblin woman to rescue up here. But you can breathe easy. I won't be using her for the campaign. Can't even stand to listen to her. Oh, where's she? She's over here somewhere. Here we go.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
All right.
Holy hells. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymessa.
These are filthy tieflings. Call you a racial slur. Draw their whip. What's up with my game? It looks really weird there. Attack.
Nymessa, watch out!
Look, he's put his sword away, pretending he's innocent. We all heard what you said. You can't call someone an under-elf these days, mate. Reddit will be all over you. Let's use our rogue and shoot him right in the tail. Bang. Nice. Much better. And advance forward. Go Asterion. Oh, Asterion's been shot again. They absolutely cannot stand the poor rogue. I don't blame them. Let's come forward with the wizard.
Knight to King 5.
From here we can use our Ray of Frost. Let's fire that into this girl with the bow down here. Hopefully stop her running away. The Ray of Frost there hampers movement.
Frost. Heading there.
Let's bring you forward. Let's go with a healing. There we go. Asterion back on his feet. And from here we can go cure wounds on Kira as well.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh, nice damage there. Let's run him through with our piercing strike. Take that. Listen to her scream. We got him and we're coming for you, love. Watch out. Alright, right down here next to her. Alright, let's come forward with the Asterion. We've got the high ground on her. We should be able to fire down. Nice. Great damage. Right, she's going to try and back off. Surprised we didn't get an attack of opportunity there against her. Use our firebolt here. Minimum damage. Oh well. Shadowheart, come forward. Can you finish him off? Nice. That's the way she collapses in horror. The filthy racist tieflings are dead. What I hate most though is he draws his sword and then puts it away when you decide to defend yourself. Alright. Let's shoot out the bottom of this cage.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer
Quiet,
we
or I'll
wait,
put you back in the
more
cage.
it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful.
She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
What's this creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, let's find this creche.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Bad news. You're my weakest warrior. Let's grab that dragon egg mushroom.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'll have to tell you to go to the camp.
Has the error of your ways become clear?
Go to the camp.
Very well.
Yes, it
But
became clear.
heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
How much further can I go?
Who was that? Was that someone whinging about being tired again? We only just had a rest in that accursed pile of rubble they called a tomb. The trouble with 5e, the party wanting to sleep every 2 minutes. Why I wish the game really had sort of a 24-hour cycle built into it. Maybe one day passes every 2 or 3 hours of active gameplay, so you can only rest once during that time. That, I would be far more behind. Right, we've got the waypoint there. Let's have ourselves a short rest.
All right, time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Let's head up the path here. I think this leads towards the camp.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
I like how he grabs a pointing arrow.
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
Don't open the gates, you'll just let the monsters in. Fools! Sacrifice the 3 outside to keep yourselves safe.
No!
He died because of your poor leadership, mate. And I'll make sure you know that.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting. I'll bleed every last one of you!
Loot.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Now what I dislike about this is it automatically adds us to the initiative tracker without giving us a choice. I would like a choice of whether to intervene or not, and who to side with. I would love to come on the goblin side here and thrash this filthy curly-headed man who's doomed this village. But we just don't get a choice. The goblins are hostile. Let's come forward here.
Let's play.
Attack this freak. Alright, take him down. You can loot the body. Very good. I mean, you can take out all these guys here. I certainly did the first time I came through. But it doesn't really net you much in the way of excitement, and possibly close off some more dialogue options later, I don't know. Let's move out. Who are we on? The Wizard Gale. Come forward, and from here we'll use our Frost Lance. With this guy here still getting in our way. 1.
Can't give up. Not now.
The wizard seeming intent to always roll minimum damage for me. I look forward to dismissing him from the party. And of course, some other party members are just as disappointing. Alright, let's come forward with Kira. We'll attack this goblin down here. Nice. Finish him off. Oh, a critical miss. Looks like they've got all that under control, don't they?
Mutilate them.
Very good. Loot his corpse. And push on. Whoops. I always hit tab to go to the next person. I need an auto turn end button when they're out of actions. Let's push forward.
Need to stay focused. Onward.
Let's actually dash forward, I think. And forward we go.
Light on my feet.
Alright, let's come loot these bodies on the way. And there's one over here. Yes, the goblin track, and then the one up on the hill.
Step by step.
Crossbolt that warg. Very good.
Let's finish this. Let's make this quick.
She's guided strike and missed. Very good. Loot the body. Oh, didn't quite get the double kill steal.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted.
I don't know why we get inspired from that. I have absolutely
Taste of goblins to come, I fear. Must be a horde nearby.
no reason to side with the humans or the tieflings at this point. In fact, all we've heard is blatant racism from the tieflings so far.
Let's have a look. Let's have seen everything.
Alright, we are done. Let's push into town and introduce ourselves.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Oh, right. Always more goblins. One fight just ended. Now you're picking another. Backstabbing. This feels just like home.
Pull your claws in, under elf.
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I could taunt him some more then. Aim the blow at the human. Take this, scum. Ah, you filthy coward.
That, I suppose.
What a loser.
Goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately.
For once.
Right.
Now that
Is he dead? No, he's not dead. I see a
First
Luke's
I
corpse.
die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody randomer. I'm done with this hellhole.
Good riddance, coward.
Those two must have history.
Never mind their history.
Can we attack them out here in the wilds?
Always knew what to say. When I was homesick,
Look, chase them down.
never let it show.
We might be able to attack.
He was homesick too. He didn't deserve this.
Can't go there. Ah. They won't open the gates for us. Curses.
That was close. Far, far too close.
Alright, mate. We'll have a chat to you then. We'll let the human scum go.
I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor.
You have something against the drow?
I meant no insult. It's simply that yours are a people at war with themselves. I've never known them to care for outsiders. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with
There have been
druids.
several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside.
It looks like
We
they have
can't
just
stay,
cause, because you were
but
just
we'll be
doing that.
slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Right. So you've revealed to us that you are weak, not a strong ally. I think that will be your undoing, tiefling. Is there a healer?
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
All right, then. That sounds like a place to start.
Thank you again for your help out there. We're raised to fear the drow, but you've earned your place here. I'll make sure everyone here knows that.
Alright, we'll have a bit of a look around. Got to make a note to myself not to steal things. The first time I came to this town, saw this apple sitting here, so I thought I'll have a delicious apple. They threw me in jail for an apple. It's disgusting.
I should speak up.
Hello.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Oh, they're just asking for it, aren't they?
Not now. Please.
Why does everyone just beg to be attacked in this game? If I come over here, there's a woman being menaced. All right, let's bring our rogue forward. Shot.
Step to it.
Whoops, not mage hand. Frost ray, that's what I want.
My faith will protect me. On the move.
Right, nice damage. Yeah, cowardly tiefling.
I'll catch a break.
I don't think we can get up there. No, nowhere near reaching him. Let's just walk forward, shield in hand, look tough. Oh, of course, everyone else still gets a round because we had surprised them there. Alright, very nice. We get enough experience to level up once more. Hello.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Deception. You got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. We can use our guidance. We get advantage on this.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
You misunderstand. I've just swindled you out of your loot, love.
Seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
You're one to talk, horned beast.
Considering what I've seen, you'd be surprised. But if you're not here for the coin, I'd rather enjoy the quiet. There's not much of it anywhere else.
All right, then. We've stolen your coin and left.
Very well.
Oh, we've got a level to take. Let's do that. All right, so we get our level 2 spells and a couple of bonus ones. We get Fairy Fire, thanks to being a drow. That will help us to hit as combat goes on. A dex save, or they have advantage against them. And Preparing Spells at level 2. Aid, lesser restore, warding bond, protection from poison, calm emotions, hold person, prayer of healing, silence, blindness, and enhance ability. Let's get rid of silence. I don't think we're really going to be much for DC casting. We might take warding bond, ward an ally. They gain resistance to all damage and a +1 to their AC. And let's get rid of inflict wounds, and we'll take prayer of healing as another sort of out of combat heal. Alright, Shadow Heart. Let's level you up. Much the same selection of spells, though I think will make you a bit more of a DC caster than us. So let's actually take, I think blindness would fit in well with your spell selections. Let's lose Shield of Faith. Let's take blindness. If we keep all those heals going, we should be able to go much longer without resting. I don't know, I want you up front, so let's drop inflict wounds. Let's try hold person. Alright, so our rogue buddy, you want to be an arcane trickster. It's going to use your int for casting, which is abysmal. I think you would be much better as either an assassin or thief. And I think assassin might be a bit more fun to play than burglar man. So this will give you assassinate. You are deadliest against unprepared enemies. In combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. Any successful attack roll against a surprised creature is a critical hit. And book as an alley cat. You immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Level 2 spells for a wizard. There's a pile to choose from. Let's take Web for a bit of crowd control and Melf's Acid Arrow for a little bit of damage. And then actually prepare the spells. Let's get rid of Grease. We'll swap that for Web. And let's get rid of Thunderbolt. Witch Bolt, sorry, and take Melf's. Oops, let's switch back to Kira. She should be in charge for all the conversations. So there we can see the druids performing their magic ritual. We will get to them soon enough.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Let's
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
chat to this guy. I think he's a vendor.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
Well, fair enough then. What are you selling?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
All right, so let's start working through this garbage. There doesn't seem to be a sell junk button that I can find.
Of course it does.
choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
And there doesn't seem to like or be a way to just control click across stacks of things. Or Alt or Shift. You end up having to drag the slider across anytime you're selling a stack of things. Very annoying. And slow. The face here could really use an overhaul.
Calm down, please.
Go, let's get rid of all these books we picked up.
Going to get us killed.
We've got a couple of funny hats here. I don't really think we need a funny hat for anyone that's decorative. Everyone has suitable weapons, so I don't really need to look at any of this stuff. We don't need torches, because everyone can see in the dark, apart from the human. Scrolls of protection from evil and good.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Alright, that's pretty good. $769 worth of junk. Could buy some gloves of missile snaring. +1 heavy armor. I would like that, because we can wear heavy armor. Got a +1 chain shirt, which I think the cleric can wear. I think that's going to be slightly out of our price range, is it? Oh no, we can just get it.
We don't even know these people.
All right. I think I picked up some junk on other people.
Choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting?
Oh, you've got a great club. We might give that to Kira. Whoops, no. Hit the button. There we go. What's this? A spear. I don't really want a spear. Slide is hard to grab.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
And you haven't picked anything up. That's all right. So let's jump out of there.
Guide your path.
Never a dull moment.
So we've got a +1 heavy armor. That'll give us 15 AC. That's a good boost.
What's next, I wonder?
That to you, and then we can give that to you.
What a day.
Let's keep all our gold on one person, so we've got to organise and know what's going on.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you
Really
just
wish
care
that would
about your
all sort of
stupid
auto
apprenticeship.
stack. What's that key for? Who knows? All right. No, not you. Kira, lead the way.
What to do? At the ready.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Cleric of Lolth. Why die for those who can't defend themselves?
Exactly. Hear that, Leah? We're
Yeah,
not
Shadowheart
helping
liked it.
anyone if we're corpses.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
All right, fantastic. Let's continue our way around town. We'll go call in on these druids. Vendors, I think we are pretty much out of money, aren't we?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Is there a sort your inventory? Must surely be a sort this button. I can't find it if there is. A couple of 100 gold.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
The forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Sounds like you'd like to go back to the Hells, and I can help you with that. Let me see your wares, sir. Right, so there is a +1 longsword. Prefer a great sword, a javelin, morning star, spear, a shield with +1 to saving throws, some helmets. How much cash we got? 269. How much is your shield? 130. Do I want to spend that? Not really. We can get a +1 to strength saving throws, a +1 to con saving throws on helmets and things. I think... Oh no, let's buy it for the cleric. Stop thinking, just do stuff. It's only a game, it doesn't require much thought. Just leave. Alright, so let's give that to her. Have that. There. And you had a great club. We'll use that to twat the people as we go by. Hey, mate.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
3 minutes.
Is that everything?
What do you want there? Oh, are you the one that the goblin wants to talk to? I really care not for her. We can come up here and chat to
Look who's here.
these guys.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Alright, let's have a chat to him because he will join the party if we're nice.
Give me a best shot.
He's not going to learn anything if you don't cut him a little.
Again.
Take his tail off. The kid's a loser. Looks so grumpy.
Can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You do well to listen, child.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee? Thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure
What's
you
with
know
my
the story.
textures here?
Doomed to shed our skin and
I
become
don't think I was doing this last week.
They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway.
What's that zero popping up? Someone hitting that training dummy in the background.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Who is she?
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
She sounds like a lot of fun. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner
Just so
up.
you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome.
I'll play around with my video settings, see if I can get that texture problem there to correct itself.
If you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Well, go to my camp. Stop helping
A
these
splendid
children.
plan. We'll talk more there.
Yeah, I'll leave them. Let's have a quick look at my video options and see if we can see what's up with it. Looks randomly dotty and blurry. I don't know what will be the problem. Let's change some things. We'll see if that fixes it. High. Texture quality. Let's go filtering down to 8 times. Slow HDD mode. In case assets are loading slowly while playing the game, this option will use more VRAM. Yes.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh.
Oh, well, we don't have an AMD card, so we can ignore that. Fidelity FX sharpening. I don't know. Some? Oh, you turned that off. Anti-aliasing, none. Why not? Use your graphic card to blur pixels? Sure. Perhaps it looked like a sort of noise issue, didn't it? Noise or sharpness being out. Let's see. Next random person we get to talk to, whether it's looking better or worse.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible.
Okay,
Or
no
boring.
funny blurry textures. I think that's looking alright. Are you alright? Grunt.
He's still staring right past you.
If I turn around,
You see
you're gonna rob
nothing
me
out
of
the
something, aren't you?
ordinary. When you turn back, There's no trace of the child.
Magic. Very good. Now, I know those two there will try and rob me if I do anything. I'm not
Pass through. It is forbidden.
really good at dealing with them.
Let my daughter go right now. She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back. Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Look at that midget shaking his head at them. Roar! Hello.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You
Such a smiley
step back.
bear.
We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Let's ignore them and proceed.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins.
Keep back!
There were at
Both
least
my
5 of them at
hands,
the
and
gate.
I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose
Everyone's so racist, I'm going to have to kill them all.
Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue.
You were at the
Indeed.
gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And there's no overstating my disinterest.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Lowly and vile.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There was no dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I was concentrating on not dying. So, sure, yes.
They did, didn't they?
Whatever, mate.
Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Is it a scandal? What do you think Maglabiat makes of this change?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
All right, off you go, mate. Have a good time.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
Let's see what this
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Gorga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Gorga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Speaking of strangers, hello. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Yeah.
Come, Gorga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
No. No. Keep silent.
Now, Wrath.
It's not our business.
No.
Yes. Tila, to me.
Do you want to cure wounds? No.
Gone. By the gods, Gorga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
So good.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
Child for that.
Gorga, we are guardians,
Let's get
not
in and out of
killers.
this place before
Spare your
anybody
tears.
decide to bed.
She knew the danger.
Wait, what?
She still tried to run.
Kate.
What's wrong with you? You hate wolves.
Frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Ah, let's talk to
I
her.
suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. Don't be surprised if I'm reluctant to face any more.
Everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge you.
Some might think it makes me a liability. In either case, it's not something I want to dwell on just now.
Alright. Let's go then. Chat to the lady.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
Yeah, she gets it. I'd have killed the thief outright.
Yes. Yes. This could be the true way of Sylvanas. The viper bears her fangs, defending her brood. It is only right that she strike the killing blow. The others might consider this sacrilege, but we know the truth. It is necessity. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Do as you wish. It's not my
Then I
concern.
was wise to grant you entry. And you'd be wise to heed my words. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove.
I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Fair deal, I like it. Well, it seems I best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
Very good. I like it. Oh, there's the wolf again. Let's see if we can make her cower in terror. Oh, she didn't mind that time. Let's go chase it for a bit. Ah, she doesn't care about the wolf at all. She got over her fear pretty quick, didn't she? Hello, Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I'm more important than some bird.
Mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
Vis medicat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
That depends. How good of a healer are
Good
you?
enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired.
More than tired. Something crawled in my
Crawled
eye.
in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
I wouldn't call those nightmares, but yes. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
All right.
We need to be quick. This way.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, love.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
A drow cavorting with goblins? I think not. He and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
What's with the
It's why
estate?
he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
I'm on a Mind Flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure.
Sure.
Look,
what? Finish your
You've been
sentence,
straight
love.
with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Swear in my lady's name.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
Yeah, door's opening.
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Well, we've only had a day. You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know.
Well, it's a yes or no, love.
Folks like you have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
All right, I'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back.
I bet that curly-headed freak stabbed him in the back.
And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
All right, love.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Whoops.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Look at this drow.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
All right. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to and report back. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Signed, M. Okay. Mind Flayer specimen, a journal. Notes on the drow parasite. Alright. Let's head off. Right, so we're gonna go talk to what's his name? Zevon. And tell him we're siding with the druids, get out of their city. And then we can push off into the wilds finally.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
All right.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
She'll release her soon. Just hold on.
Bloody when?
Hang on, love.
Everyone liked the lie.
She'll be over soon enough. We just gotta wait a bit longer.
Just keep waiting.
Thank
She's
you.
fine.
Sincerely. I don't know what we'd do without our little girl.
It's gonna really break them when they hear.
Like grease and palms. These things over.
I can't wait.
Because that went so well last time.
Right, let's go see old Zevon.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger. Oh, what I'd do for some salt.
Hello, mate.
I've already heard. Arabella, 9 summers old. And now she'll never see another. Because of Druid law. Every natural law demands I take up my sword, storm their lair, and... But no. That's what Korga wants. To prove
I'm sorry, how do you find out?
Exactly what she says. A threat. I won't give her the satisfaction. I'll get my people clear of this, but on our terms.
Surely that dialogue chain was wrong. You shouldn't know. The parents are out there still waiting. I just want to stand there and laugh at them. Leaving the grove is the best option. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
That depends on what you can pay me.
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can.
You're not really selling it, mate. Make sure it's enough.
Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you,
Good.
we will.
Good.
We'll be
I will
ready
take
to
your
leave
women
as
and
soon as
children.
you give word.
No, sir.
There's a quest up there. Is
They'll find it.
Yes.
that up here?
Of course.
Alright, let's jump up here and see where this quest is headed. We had the one in town for... I've already forgotten her name. The Space Orc. And, I'm not going to do her story, so I just don't care. Sorry, where's this quest? Over there, it's hunt down Karlak. Okay. That was for that warlock bloke we picked up. Hello. Who are you?
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Will you? I don't see many soldiers.
We're tougher than we look. We've survived persecution, survived Avernus. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
With trained wargs on your scent, not likely.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? Thanks for your helpful feedback, but I think we're done here.
Aye.
So many ways to die.
Right, let's set up camp and then we will push on to new and exciting things, hopefully. Well. Oh, got these new people at camp who are going to want to chat. Another 20-minute round of conversation, I fear. Alright, let's start down here at the bottom. Hello.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Talk about what's
Fine.
happened to us.
What's on your mind?
You must have thoughts on our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
How am I holding up?
I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Alright, that's what I like to hear. Goodbye. Right, so you didn't really have any new conversation except find Halcyon. This is Johnny Skeleton.
We meet again, as predicted.
You can't predict we'll meet, then go where I'm going.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Focus on the divine energy you feel from him. Oh, we need a 20. Let's add our guidance. Oh, it's a shocker. 13. Disaster. We do have some inspiration. Let's roll again. So we need a minimum 16 to guarantee a result. Nice.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
All that power, are you a god's chosen?
I shall answer no further questions in that regard.
Oh, but I rolled so well, buddy. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
Mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Can you help me change my class? All right. Well, that's fine. We don't need healing at the moment. That's all good. All right. Who's next? Asterion.
We're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
I like your sarcasm. Right, Lizelle, that's her name.
People have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
I'm with you there. Goodbye. Let's have a chat to you. I really hope we get the ability to get some, like,
at your calling.
NPC mates. Oh, I don't really care.
I've known a few warlocks in my time.
I don't know if I have to have him in the party to do his
to listen to the devils on their
story
shoulders.
quest to
Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
kill that woman. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a
Yet
cat,
still surprised there are gods and devils and magic and things.
And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
at the mention of poetry, I'll call it a day. Now the real you.
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
All right. Let's go. Oh, that is fine. I really want to get him out of the party and just get a generic bloke to sort of round out our numbers so we can just stroll about being evil. Let's have a rest, get our spells back, and then... Does anyone want to have a chat now? Oh yeah, at least... Oh, everyone wants a bonus round of conversation. I really wish they would do it just when you get to camp.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
You know, this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
How about a few songs around the fire with the others?
That sounds interesting. But on second thought, I'm quite tired. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
All right, she is done.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring.
Getting sexy.
When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
I would doubt it. Probably, once the worm is gone, I'm going to go my own way.
A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I'm just trying to survive like you.
Yes. We're more similar than I thought.
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head.
All right, mate.
I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Yeah, keep making the rounds.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean, the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
It must be quite a shock to leave your creche behind and arrive
Do you
here.
think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
I don't think so. I don't want to do your story. But I do want to get all these exclamation marks off my screen.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Confident.
Courage in danger's shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
It makes no sense.
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
All right. Finally, some sleep, is it? Like an old tight pants there, enjoying the moonlight. Very good. We depart. We seem to have crept closer to this girl here in the night, but we camped up here. Just not go anywhere. There's the Karlach. We have to cross the river. Can we jump? I'm sure it's like, oops, that's dash. Looks weird, way too far to jump. We can go this way.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting?
It's a bit high.
Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
She sounds pretty up for it, doesn't she? I heard your conversation there, fellas. Now, can we get down and jump across there? No. At the crossing there that we need.
Stop it!
Whoop.
You're scaring me. People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're all right.
Of course, I jumped right in the middle of the twisting vines.
You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
His wounds look deep. I might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Let's hold his
Your
stare.
minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul.
Edwin, our brother. He was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What? It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Alright, let's have a rifle through this guy's
True
corpse
Soul.
while they're not looking.
Absolute. What were they raving on about?
Who knows?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Hello?
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let your body guide you and welcome the tadpole's influence. Yes. Yes, that's the way. Snap his neck. Float the tadpole to you. Now eat it. Eat it. No, don't insert it there. Oof. Uncomfortable. Right.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
A pile of food. Let's take it. Are you guys coming? I think we're nearly at that bridge. They're not coming. Are you guys scared of jumping down?
Keep a blade close.
No time to dally.
Oh, you're the one dallying, love. Come on. Come on. Oh, smash.
Looking ahead.
Ah, they love it. Right, let's go. There's a bridge here.
Can carry me.
We have to find that Karlak demon. Can we just walk across? Yeah. That is... Okay, so they are waiting there at the hole to fight some monster. I want to know how we follow that river up. Do you have to come up this way? We'll fight your thing in a minute. I want to get to this other monster in case it moves.
I am enjoying our walk.
I don't know whether it just stays in one spot or not.
Sure.
Oh, some berries. Delicious. We have to follow the river. There's another
What's inside?
blockage there.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? Food. Freshest fish out.
Ruff, ruff. Hello. Good doggy. I've got no animal handling. I do have an intimidate though. Sit down, beast. Wish I had some speak with animals. Come with me.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Oh well. We loot the corpse. You alright with that? Yeah, take his stuff. Is this the river that I was trying to get up the side of? I sort of lost track where we were. Okay, so we're going to leap across there. But I don't really know that we're where we want to be.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Which way to the nearest library?
Okay, now move out of the way. I seem to be having a lot of trouble jumping and following my path today.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
There it is. There's the monster.
Should mind my step. What's up for discussion?
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Okay, do I need to get him in the party to do whatever this is? She looks dangerous. Watch her carefully.
Oh, fuck me. It's you from the ship. Haven't taken any bounties from a burnt tear dink, have you?
You what? I don't remember you from the ship.
Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these paladins have...
Ugh, paladins, say no more.
Through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
It connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are...
I'm your key to curing the tadpole, eventually.
Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill
Lolth
some
is the
evil
goddess of
bastards?
luck. Worship her.
A little
She
background, if your moral compass needs something
sounds
to
like a
point
bit
at.
of fun.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, see,
Took
not
me
to be
10
trusted.
years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
I do like killing paladins. Let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Yes, it sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on, though. Looks like you got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
All right. Well, I think we've got a replacement for the wizard. Let's go to camp. Wonder if her and the other guy are going to throw down here at the camp. One would hope so. So let's kick out the wizard.
An ally fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by the minute. And all the better for it.
Right. I need you to remain in the camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Go chat to this guy. Whoop, whoop, we've climbed the hill. Are you going to get all pissy? Alright. You don't seem to care that she's standing over here. Because you've got no line of sight to this pile of rocks. You wait till you walk around the corner, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah? Come on, we're heading out. Class are you? Wouldn't mind something with some magic. A barbarian. 2 clerics, a barbarian, and a row. I suppose it's not too bad. We've got a ton of healing, but not a lot of crowd control. So you get Searing Smite. And we've got Wild Heart, which gives you Speak with Animals. Your attunement with nature and its beasts inspires your rage. We've got the classic Berserker, which will give you Frenzy. Then we've got Wild Magic. The wild influence of magic has transformed you, suffusing you with arcane power that churns. Enter a rage that releases all the magic inside you, causing a random magical effect. Anyone within range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. That's pretty handy, especially if we're to fight sort of quite tight-knit. We've got a fairly frontline heavy party with 2 clerics and a rogue. Let's go with Wild Magic. It's probably the worst of the 3 game-wise, but it sounds quite interesting. All right. So these will be the people's stories we do. Oh, she's loving it.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
Just keep it down.
Oh, there's a key here. Yoink.
A key. Wonder what it opens.
So do I. Now you said... the building's there. Rib cage up there, okay. I don't quite know where we're supposed to be going.
I'll give it a shot.
Let's loot some stuff and then come up with a plan.
Just another crate. Don't mind if I do.
Cut it out. He's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Anything you give a dragon is bad gas.
Alright, so they haven't noticed us. Let's get our rogue.
Don't touch me.
Can you get your bow out? Plunk this guy, because you get all sorts of bonuses from ambush. Get him. Oh yeah? Invalid target. Must have advantage against target.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
This little midget. Right, it is rumble time. Oh. Uh-oh. It's getting thrashed. Right, who's down here? Our rogue, you're up first. Can you get after this girl at the back? Can't reach destination. Is this fatty standing on top of you so we can't move? Can we jump up top? No, too high. Can we leap over here? I think she ended up in our tile, so we couldn't move anywhere, which was quite interesting. Not enough movement to get there. Let's come hit this guy. Okay, good.
To concentrate.
Shadow Heart. Let's have you leap down. Take a little bit of damage, you're fine. Hold person, can we get hold person on this thing? Saved. That is disappointing.
My turn.
The Karlak. Let's have you come slash him. Oh, I've got a rage. Reckless attack. Rage. That's the way. Oh, she's standing in your tile as well. That's very awkward. Okay, so we can leap to here. Reckless attack. That was some pretty weak damage. Whoop. Is that more of them coming in? Is someone casting spells through a closed door? It's XCOM all over again. Oh, oh, gee. Right. Let's come. Healing word. What have you got us into here, girl?
Take Kuro.
Okay, heal him up. You mate, you're in all sorts of trouble here. Nice. Let's get some loot. Let's move back here. You can let Shadow Heart heal you up.
Let's end this. Take
Nice hit with Guiding Bolt, 21 damage.
Bye forever, pal. Say bye-bye.
That gives us advantage there. Nice. Nice. I've still got a really... what? That's our rage. We've got a magic awareness. Okay, let's step over here. Let's go. Healing word on Asterion. Let's go warding bond. Oh, not enough movement to get up there.
Can't slow down.
We sneak this around there, get some extra.
Try me.
Okay, nice, that'll give us advantage there again. Let's jump out of this goo. Draw your bow, fire. Oh. Yeah, fire away. Nice. Nice, because we get sneak attack on that.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Tear the place apart.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
All right. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to loot stuff. There's a burlap sack full of things. Book. Some gold. Oh, she's just on the rampage. Nice. Nice. That's the way.
Light on my feet. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Order of the Gauntlet on Law and Justice. I hope these were paladins we slayed. Be disappointed if it turns out they were demons of whatever she was on about. How much loot here?
What's hiding here?
Oh, some garlic and a potato.
That ought to do it.
Alright, that was... Oh, baguette. All sorts of treasure. Okay, that's got nothing. Alright. So you're good now?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Art. Right. Art.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
All right. How did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things. if I can find
Do you mean that Smith back in town? Ah, did you mean Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith?
a weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Well, as it so happens, that's only a 5-minute walk away, love. Let's, I suppose go do that. How do we get down from here? Is it like over here? Alright, so we'll run back to town. We'll see that guy and see if that's what they want us to do. And then that's probably a good time to wrap up the episode, I would imagine. And then the next time we can set off into the wilds again. Let's have a short rest, just in case we run into anything here.
Better than nothing.
There we go, we're mostly healed up. Oh, there's our spot across the river, isn't it? It'd be really nice if everyone could just manage to jump across. How do we get over there?
Flowers, leaves, grass.
I was raised in the city.
Can't beat it.
I'm more used to feeling
There we go.
cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Good. Where's the last one?
Before I went to Avernus, I
Always one, isn't there?
Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
Oh, there's no space up there. Every fat bastard's in the way.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Go.
Careful, I bite.
There we go.
No one stopped me yet. If not over, then through.
Right, there's that dog. We've looted your corpse. There was also those people at a cave, which was across the river. Was it down here? Trying to work out where we came from to get back up top and back to town. Oh, we can use the fast travel system, can't we? If we map, and then I think we can just go randomly like here.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Everyone seems to be getting very flirty back there. Open the gates. There we go. All right, Zevlor, we are back to town already. Now looking for that guy who was down the bottom somewhere. It was you there, wasn't it? You don't have a quest marker though, so you might not be the right guy for this.
An infernal around here, but you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up.
Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal
I love a good
iron
bit of nonsense jargon.
and a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hot. Where should we look for infernal iron? We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep our eyes open for some
I've
iron.
still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
I thought you were going to show us where, mate. Right, let's sell off this garbage. Oh, now that is a great sword. Is that like a +1 great sword? Yes. I would like to, or a big hammer. They're both 2d6 plus 4. How much is that? 96 gold. That one there is 204. All right. Alright, so you can equip this. You can sell that for 7 gold, fine. Did I pick up garbage on anyone else? I don't think so.
Forged from the heart.
I really thought he was going to tell
How's
us.
the search?
Take a look at her heart.
Maybe. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Will.
I thought he was going to show us where he would look for it, but he didn't. Right. Let's take the hammer on us. We can give the great sword here to Karlak. Get a d12 plus 3 versus 2d6 plus 4.
Hey, good looking.
Alright. You got a sword of justice. It's a great sword, 6 to 16. It gives tears protection. So that's even better. I'm obviously wanting to compare this person's because I'm hovering over it in her inventory.
Let's move.
When we miss, we deal 3 bludgeoning damage anyway, and this one here would give us nothing much. So let's sell that one there.
How fares the search?
I've got these gloves as well. On a melee hit, inflict 1d4 penalty to the target's attack and saving throws. And +1 to sleight of hand. That's quite nice. I don't know why I haven't put those on.
Is that everything?
I'll leave. So let's take those gloves. Is there a way to sort this? There we go. It's got a plus to sleight of hand. Let's give those to the rogue.
Well, hello.
You should do lots of melee hits because you're using 2 weapons. That should double up. Yeah, it's on a melee hit, not on a main hand attack. So you should get 2 chances to lower their attack rolls and saving throws per attack. Alright, that is good. We have to go hunt some infernal iron, but I think that will be coming up in the next episode. Let's camp before we move on. Let's get him healed up and our spells back. We'll just see if there's any extra dialogue to be done here as we go to bed.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Two of you have met before, I see.
Met, you mean hoofing it through the hells with this fucker on my tail?
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil?
Who wouldn't?
I didn't take the blade for a fool.
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldur's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
You want to fight Will? I'll give you one.
How about we all take a nice deep breath and calm the fuck down? Just because I want to live doesn't mean I want him dead.
Fine, but he needs to stand down.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
God, you're stubborn.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either
Everyone
of
loves
us.
it.
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
Oh, so did I. I was
You
looking
would have
forward to
died
it.
in the attempt. But there have
Whatever.
been enough
We
threats
would have all
to-
ganked you, mate.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlak. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Alright, well, that was a disappointing showdown. I wanted a great fight spectacle to entertain us. So if those two had beef, would they be better to have in the party? And if they were, who would I ditch? The rogue? Or the other cleric? Because he should get spells and stuff being a warlock, wouldn't he? Be a much better party without Shadowheart.
Need to find a way forward.
Right, sorry Shadowheart, I think you're for the bin. We won't do you this campaign. I'm sort of assuming that we don't need these people and can do all the different parts of the campaign without them. So let's get rid of her, even though she was like the most compelling character. And next time I play,
Seems
perhaps
like
I'll take you
Will and
out for a
Karlak will play
spin.
nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
I wanted to pick sides. I'll look for you here later.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Right. Item received, mysterious artifact. Oh, so we get that now if she's not part of the party.
No one back home will ever
So that
believe
must be a pretty key item for the campaign then.
Good time for a chat.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlak. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlak's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
All right. Very good. Anyone else want to chat?
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
All right. Well, let's get him in the party.
Well met.
Join me.
That's the spirit.
And you want to level up. All right, so you are a level 2 warlock. You get a new spell. What do we got? Burning Hands, Charm Person, Command, Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Protection from Good and Evil, or Witch Bolt. Let's take Hex, because that's got the ability debuff on it. Then we get 2 invocations. Cast Speak with Animals at will. Let's take that. And let's also take a knockback. Or plus to damage. Or forgo talking to... Let's forgo talking to animals. We will take both the blast modifiers for Eldritch Blast. The knockback and more damage. And we can trade out spells. What did you take at first level? Armor of Agathis and Arms of Hadar. Alright. That is fine, I guess. And we get another spell. How do I want to use you? Probably as a long range, the Eldritch Blast type. Got a couple of close combat people. Do we have any crowd control spells? Scorching Ray. Let's take Scorching Ray. Pact of the Chain, Pact of the Blade, Pact of the Tome. This one here gets us Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Not very tempting. This one gets us a Familiar, an Animal Imp or Quasit, or Pact of the Blade. I suppose we'll go Blade Pact, and then we can bind a weapon. All right, let's have a rest. All right, so tomorrow we will. Oh, the dog's here and he's got a chat. I should have taken Speak with Beasts. Hello.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Can't believe we don't get to name him. Hello, Beast. Do it again. You're getting all old and wrinkly, love. You were supposed to be young and attractive, but you look like you're so old there. Right, let's leave. We've played with the dog. That's it. That's this episode done. 2 hours of entertainment. Join me next time for more. Until then, I've been Mr. Gruffle. This has been Baldur's Gate 3.